Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing a little something different. We'll actually have a surprise guest, my other half, Zachary. This is my husband, my other half, Zachary.
Hello, YouTube.
And today we will be doing the literary lovers tag.
That we will.
Which is a little different.
Because I can't read.
Yes. Zachary doesn't necessarily like reading.
I can't see objects either.
But he's very supportive of my reading problem. So, but yes, he is here today for the literary lovers tag, which we'll go over some questions based off of our relationship, how we met and whatnot. We're tweaking it a little at the end of it. The literary lovers tag, normally you have like a quick round, but because my dear lovely
bonus round.
Yes, bonus round. But because my amazing husband here doesn't necessarily enjoy reading, we won't be doing that round.
Sorry.
But yeah, so we'll go ahead and start with number 1.
Question numero uno.
Bella and Edward had an interesting meeting.
I know those two people.
Yes, we all know that.
50 Shades of Chicken.
Yes. What? When the lion fell in love with the lamb. So share the story of how we met. It's definitely a little bit different than most.
We met online.
On a video game.
On a video game.
Mabinogi, which I had been playing since I was 14, 15. I've been playing since it first released in America.
Yeah. And I started playing because of my good friend Martin. And
I had made friends with Martin, and he had earlier that day I remember playing, and I remember seeing a giant character with the obviously looked like a noob, like they had just started.
I mean, like, I guess.
Like, just started playing. And the character name really is what turned me away and was just like, ooh, that person must be a bit odd.
So my gamer tag on majority of places I play is Thy Freak Nasty. And that's a whole different story. But on this one, it was taken, so I just made it Big Nasty, and it was like 69 or something like that.
It was.
I don't know. That's very childish, but I thought at the time it was funny, and I was like, I'm not really gonna play this game anymore, so
yeah, he was a giant named Big Nasty 69, and I just remember earlier that day while playing, seeing that character and that character name, and I was like, oh gosh. And so then later that day, his friend Martin and my friend, which I didn't know that was his name. It was like Neonrin or something like that.
Neonrin or something.
Something weeaboo.
Anyways.
But had invited me to go do a shadow run with him and his other friend, and he said he was gonna play with some other friends. And then I get to the location, and Big Nasty 69 is there, and then from there we just started talking. We did like a lot of chats on Steam with like Martin and some of your other friends too, if I remember right. You guys were like working on a computer. No, you guys were working on like a vape thing.
We were producing our own juice.
Yes,
We created our own juice. So we did that, and then we started texting. We exchanged phone numbers and did all that, and then Skyped, and then flew out to see one another.
Yeah.
And then
we were in long distance. I mean, met online. So I'm from Idaho, and he's from California, and for 2 years,
just about
2 for 2 years we had a long distance relationship. I'd go there in the winters, and he'd come here in the summers, kind of trade off on the bad seasons.
And that's how we did things.
Yeah, we like Skyped every single night, and like we're always like with communication with each other.
Communication is key.
Yes, like if you're ever in a long distance relationship, communication is the key. I mean, now we're married, and we've been together for almost 5 years now.
4.
Is it almost 4? Or, I thought we're in the 4 year.
No.
Oh shit.
3, you're going to 4.
Are you sure?
100%.
Are you sure?
100%.
Holy crap. Well, it seems like a lifetime. I love this man.
Loves me doesn't know damn years.
Sorry. But yes, so that's how we met online on a video game. So
thanks, man.
It can work, but still, kids, be safe.
Yeah.
Online. Especially on video games. But yeah.
Next question.
So question number 2 is Resend taught Feyre how to read. What is something you learned from each other?
You answer this first.
I don't know. I feel like you really showed me how the world is. I was very bubbled from Idaho. If you're not from Idaho, we're very bubbled up here in the north.
True.
we're very sheltered and we keep to ourselves most of the time. And just, yeah, so I feel like you really showed me how big the world is and how dark it is also.
It's beautiful too.
It is, yeah, but like I feel like you showed me like the realism of it. You showed me how the world works, how shitty it can work, I guess. But then how great it can be too. Especially going to California a lot to go visit him in San Diego, like
it can be eye-opening.
It is. It's a culture shock from a little town in Idaho to big city. Like, it's very eye-opening for sure. Yeah.
And for me, it would have to be like simplicity as well as compassion, because I was
cat fur. Sorry.
Yeah, to you too.
There's a lot of cat fur in this house.
So yeah, simplicity and compassion, because like living in a big city, you're kind of just like one set minded on a track. And so like when I moved out here and when I met you, I saw how simple life could be, and it really like calms me down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I definitely can tell that when we go to visit.
Yes.
Big city too.
Whenever we go back to San Diego or to any neighboring large cities,
like Salt Lake City.
I'm on edge because my patience has run out.
Yeah. There's no such thing as traffic here, so when we go back to traffic, it's
road rage
within just like 15 minutes. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, it all takes one person cutting me off.
Exactly.
And it's something else.
Yeah. So number 3, Cashin and Nesta have a love-hate relationship. What is something the other person does that you hate?
First off, who the hell are these people? Are these like
these are characters from books. Like so Cashin and Nesta and Rhysand and Feyre are from the Court of series that I absolutely fucking love. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So that's who those people are.
Okay,
yeah.
so the question was, what's one thing that you do that I don't like?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
How much time do we got? Just kidding.
We can edit. So if it takes us time, we can always edit. So yeah, what is something the other person does that you hate?
Oh, I hate.
Yeah. Or I guess don't like, I guess. I guess it doesn't have to be that strong
of
a word. I don't think there's anything I hate.
Yeah, hate's a really strong word, because it's like, hate would be like I couldn't tolerate it, and then I'd be like upset all the time.
Like if there's something you hate in a relationship, it's probably not a
need
good
to reevaluate and communicate what the hell's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't think I think most people would say like, oh, so and so snores, but I like that you snore because it helps me sleep. It's my white noise. Yeah. So, I don't really.
I mean, there's not necessarily like anything specific that like that just triggers me.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them I guess would be like, you question me sometimes, and we've talked about this.
Yeah,
we question. Yeah. So it's like
I question a lot of things.
It's like I know the result and I know how this would end, and it's just like you question like why, and it's kind of like it's like the simplest way I could put it is like when you're in like school and doing math, and the teacher's like, "Well, how'd you get this answer?" And like, does it matter how I got the answer? Because the end result is right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, just trust the process.
And like, I know he's right, and I know that he's right, and I trust him, but for some reason, something in me like just makes me always ask why. And I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool. It's like I said, it doesn't happen all the time.
No, it is something I have been trying to work on. I don't really think I have anything like.
That makes me feel bad then.
I can't think of anything because you're just so damn perfect. Like, I don't know, you're a great guy, and
thanks.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. Like,
oh, come on, there's a list.
No, that's the thing. Like, I think that's why I feel bad sometimes, because you do everything. Like, if I ask you to do something, you usually do it, and then like you go out and beyond and like treat me all the time. Like this man, that's what it is. Okay, I know.
Pandora's box is open, guys.
I don't necessarily hate it, but it does upset me is when you spoil me.
Why?
Because you need to spoil yourself. Like,
but I do.
You can spoil me like once every couple months, but like.
See, everything comes to a balance. It's like I'll treat you out, and then it's like I bought a boat, and it's like I treat you out.
He did buy a boat.
I bought a new gun.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Like, I feel like you do go over the top sometimes on that, and that does like it stresses me out a little.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that wasn't, I guess, a great answer. I don't know. Not that great of a clear answer, but what are we on now? Question 4?
Question 4.
We're moving on to question 4.
This is 8, but this is 4.
So question number 4. Hermione and Ron have a different skill set.
I know these guys.
What skills do you have that the other does not? So I would say...
Physical skill set?
I think it can be anything. So I feel like you have... Wait, are we supposed to say a skill that we have, or are we supposed to say...
let's do it one. Let's do one that I think that you have,
Uh-huh.
and then one that you think you have yourself. So you go first.
I have artistic skills.
Yes.
I can draw. I can't
draw
design,
a straight line.
Like, he has, like, he has a back tattoo that I designed, and then you have...
Sweet.
And then you have the koi fish one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, like, he'll draw me like a little doodle, and then I'll go in and...
I don't... It's terrible.
No, it's not. But, like, I don't know, yeah, I definitely have, like, the creative... No, but you're creative, too, though. So I drawing sense.
Yeah. You have a more artistic sense. I think...
Design sense, maybe. Yeah. And then for you, I think... Or what... No, you can say what...
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So what I think of yours? Like, what
no,
yours...
what you think yours is. Because I know.
I would say patience. I have a little more patience.
Oh, that's not what...
Oh.
But you're right. I have no patience.
Yeah, I would say I have a little more patience with a lot more things.
Yeah, no, he does. He has I have no patience whatsoever.
I'm very like...
I get hot-headed really quickly, too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better on it. It's definitely gotten better recently, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say patience would be mine.
So I was going to say, like, skill-wise, like if it's like a physical skill, you're very handiness.
Like a handyman?
Yeah, like you're very like you're like, oh, I know how to fix that. Like when we have like sync problems, you like instantly you know how to fix that. Yeah, you're very knowledgeable on how to do that kind of stuff. And
Okay.
I definitely think that stems like from like who your dad is too.
Yeah, my dad was a handyman.
Yeah, so like.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
and then like for
like all the house stuff we want to do, I honestly have no idea how we're doing it. But you seem very.
I got a like solid idea.
Yeah. Yeah, so you definitely have that, the handiness.
Cutie?
There's like a word for it, and I can't think of what it is.
Oh, you're asking the wrong person.
Production mastery.
Smithing 100.
We're going to RPG.
My smithing's at 100. Craftsman.
Yeah,
for you, I mean, there's a lot that you're a lot better than I am. Like,
I think so.
Yeah, artist-wise, like 100%. I can't draw for crap. I think communication-wise, you're a lot better than I am.
Are you sure? I hate people.
I mean, true. But it's like, when you talk to people, you make a lot more sense than I would. And I think it's just because it's like...
I definitely, like, as antisocial as I am, I do have to say I'm very more open. Because, like, how many times have we gone in public?
Yeah.
And I've been like, oh, I love, like, I compliment somebody.
Yeah. You're very... Yeah. That's one thing, like... I'm very introvert when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I'm not very like expressive of like, oh, I need to talk to people.
Yeah.
It's like if they come up to me, then I'll have a conversation. But I feel like you're more like outgoing.
Bouts of bravery.
You're very outgoing, and then I think that's basically it. Like you're very outgoing and like creative and just intelligent. You're very good at like studies.
I think you're good at business talk though. When it comes to business or work related, I think you're good at that.
You don't fuck around with my money.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can cuss, but...
No, it's okay. I've done it before. I'm pretty sure I already swore once. Sorry, Grandma. Yeah, they watch these. Hi, Grandma.
Hi.
Question 5. I don't know who some of these characters are. I know
the only one I knew was Ron.
And Bella and Edward.
Yeah.
So this Alien and Rowan, I don't know who they are, but Alien said to Rowan, I claim you to whatever end.
I claim you?
Yeah.
You're mine now.
Doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. Name something that used to bother you about the other person that doesn't bother you anymore.
Am I going first?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Something that you used to do that bothers me. I don't think... This kind of goes with the other question, I feel like.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, there's not a lot, because like once you've built, so because we were in such a long distance relationship and all we could really do is rely on communication.
Trust and communication.
Yeah, there wasn't much that like when we started living with one another, there wasn't much that bothered me because it's like we were so open with one another.
Yeah, and I think also like, I don't know, I'm a huge like believer in like that one person kind of a thing. And like I think once you're with that one person that you were meant to be that faded, I think it just clicks. And like legit, like within like, I feel like a couple, just like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in dating you.
We were pretty set on
we were like, I know this is the person I'm going to marry. And like, I plan on growing old with this fucker.
That's me.
No, I mean, I don't know. I feel like very early on. So like, I think, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like.
Yeah, there wasn't.
If you're the one.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, even then, it's tolerance. You know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah. Like, especially.
When you start becoming, like, when you've gone out with somebody, or like when you're with somebody for so long, like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are little things that will annoy you from day to day, but it's not like
you learn to get over it.
Yeah, it's like oh, it's not even like that person's doing it. It's like a general thing that people do.
Yeah,
and it's just like a little tick.
And you're just like, yeah, it's okay, it's whatever. Give them 5 minutes, and then it's over, and it's all good. We're pretty chill. Yeah. Like
I think that answered that question.
I don't know.
All right, on to number 6.
Sorry, I don't know really how to answer that because there's not really anything. Yeah. So question number 6. I actually don't like this couple. Clary and Jace. This is the book that I told you. Like, I read the first 3 and then, like, I couldn't read anymore.
Oh, like the one that you threw the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Clary and Jace's relationship was originally taboo. What are some challenges you've faced as a couple?
Oh, I mean, like, the big one is just being interracial.
You think so?
Yeah, you remember the first time I came down? Like, when the first times maybe we met, and we went out to get lunch, and everybody was just
like
staring
dogging
at
us. Yeah. Like, there was this one lady, we went to like get like burritos or something, and this one girl just like, she was just, it was like she was angry, and we're like, fucking calm down. Like, I don't know, like she just seemed like so upset.
I mean, we definitely do get looked at like differently.
Yeah, I would say that. And it definitely, I would say, is like I hope for like future wise, especially for our kiddos, like, I hope the world would fucking calm down.
Yeah,
I really hope so.
I mean, that's always like a big challenge with interracial couples, is just like, just the difficulties from both parties, like whether it be, you know, like, I mean, she's predominantly white and I'm mixed. Yeah. So it's like, you know, whether it be from either culture looking at it like, well, why are you with this person? Why don't you date your own race? And it's kind of just like, that kind of sucks. But I mean, I would say that's probably like the biggest, but any other thing that's like taboo?
Yeah, I don't really... Like a big thing that we had to get over. I would say maybe like originally like the long distance, like getting used to it, but I think we fairly got into that rather easily once we realized the whole communication is key. Like, and
there's nowadays there's so many things that you can do to stay communicated. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's like,
no, absolutely.
If you guys can't text, then you could always call. If you can't call, like, we Skyped. And
we did a lot of Skyping.
And
then we're also like, I mean, we met through video games. We're a video gaming couple, so like
we still play
games together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't really couple wise.
Yeah, like I said, that was probably just. I mean, that's something we still get over today, though. You know what I mean? Because even when we still go out of town and stuff like that, we still could kind of like, I'll tell you from time to time and be like, oh, this person's like looking at us weird. And so it's just like, it kind of sucks, but
it's there though.
It's there, sure. But you know, we're not going to let it.
The end of the world. And we can punch somebody if we need to.
Like,
I'm sorry. I thought you just, I'm sorry, I'm blind. I don't know what I'm doing.
Alrighty.
Yeah, what question was that?
6. So right. On to 7.
So another couple I don't know, Mia and Trick.
Mia Khalifa?
Hit or miss. Hit or miss, huh? What is something you love about each other but never talk about? I don't know. I feel like we're very open.
Yeah. It's because it's like when you see somebody, like when you see one of your best friends do something cool, and you're just like, dude, I love that about you. Like, you're super awesome at that. It's like we're very vocal like that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and I feel like there's a lot of moments where, like, even just like quiet moments, like you did it several times today, where like I just caught you looking at me and you're just like, oh, I love you. Like,
that's true.
There's a lot of those moments. So like, I feel like there's nothing really. I don't know. I've told you I like your eyelashes. I mean,
I am pretty.
I don't know. Like, I feel like anytime you do anything like endearing or sweet, I always tell you like thank you. Like, I appreciate that. I love you for that.
Yeah. So we're
just this perfect couple, aren't we?
Yeah. We're getting divorced after this, guys.
I don't know. Like, I feel like we're very open with one another, and like we'll.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
So.
Another great answer.
I know. I feel like this is slowly like there's no tea to this.
I know. There's something like
Good job. Go to run. That was great.
Oh gosh.
Bullshit.
But yeah, no, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
So
move on to the next one, I guess.
now it's 8.
So, question. You said 8?
8.
Yeah. So 8. Claire and Jamie Fraser. Is that
Jamie's got a gun.
are those like? I'm assuming those are book characters. I hear Frasier and I think of the show Frasier.
I hate that show.
I never really watched it. So their love defies time. What are some of your favorite past memories?
There's a lot.
Right. I think my favorite memory is seeing him for the first time in person when he came to visit one summer. And
Yeah.
the very first time we met each other, I remember seeing him and it was...
Our first kiss in the car.
Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it was cute. And
Another one would probably be like when you thought we were going to get mugged and you were getting proposed to.
Yep, yeah, I thought, yes. So he proposed to me at Seaport Village?
Seaport Village, yeah.
So Seaport Village in San Diego. And it was getting late and it was cold and like, we just kept walking towards the end of the
I had like a specific point where I wanted to do it, that's why.
Yeah, this whole plan, and I had no idea. And so like, it was just getting darker too, and like, eventually, like, we were around a lot of people, and then it became less people. And then, like, there was, like, this gazebo or something, and there were 2 people in there, and I'm like, oh, and, like...
They started walking towards us.
Yeah, and then again, it's just, like, I'm this girl from the small town kind of a thing. And
just a small town.
Exactly. And so I'm scared, and it's getting dark, and we're going to an area where there weren't really any lights, and then there was, like, a group of people suddenly. I'm like, holy crap.
And then...
They're gonna kill us.
Boom.
And then, the next thing you know, he pulls out a Pokeball, like a Master Ball. Yeah. And it had my ring in it. And, he asked me to marry him. And
that was a great
I
memory.
was completely caught off guard. I wasn't expecting it. And
that's a great memory. And then the memories we go to, like, Disneyland and stuff like that, where you just abandoned me.
Oh, yeah. I'm a huge sucker for Disney. I used to work for Disney a couple years back. And so, like, I'm a huge sucker for the fireworks, especially the Wishes fireworks, which don't exist anymore, sadly. But, so there was one time we went, and it was actually, like, after you proposed to me.
It was the day after. It was the day after, yeah.
And, because I remember Belle congratulated us at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were in, like, the Star Wars exhibit or something like that.
Yeah, it was something in Tomorrowland, and then, like, you just booked it.
Yeah, like, I heard the sound. We're just kind of taking a moment to relax, and I just heard this sound, and I instantly knew what it was, and I got up and ran out of the building. Like, his sister was, like, laying down on the bench. He was just chilling, and I was suddenly gone, because I wanted to see these fireworks.
What's going on?
We get outside, and I just start crying, because I'm finally getting to see the fireworks after so many years, and I don't know. It was all fun.
Yeah,
Sadly, last time we went, they didn't have the fireworks. It sucks, but they're doing a lot of construction.
Buying our house was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the entire process was very, very stressful. And I mean, like, if I could do it again, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean...
But, like...
I feel like... And everyone says, like, when you're, like, selling and buying, it's a little bit better. Stressful, but... Yeah. And they're, like, a renter, landlord dude from before. Was kind of being, yeah, he was. Yeah. Didn't get positive.
But there's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's gonna be
like
more.
I said, depending on how long you want to take this video, but
there's definitely a lot of memories, and love you.
On to question 9.
So question number 9 is back to Nesta and Kajan again from the Court of series. Okay. Is who wears the pants in the relationship?
I would say. Like, we're both fitting in the same pants?
Yeah, I would say, because we do equal parts.
Yeah.
I'd say you're a little more of the pants wearer.
I can be at times. I do definitely...
Maybe it depends on, like, the situation.
Yeah, it's situational. I take lead. I'll try to take lead to if I know the choices are right for the family, I'll take lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Because, like, we both do.
We both do equal parts.
Yeah. We try and keep things quite even, kind of a thing. Like,
And and a lot of people think like, oh, it's 50-50, and I would say it's more like 100-100.
Yeah, because you have to both put 100% in.
Yeah.
There's no like half and half, for sure.
Yeah.
You don't both you both aren't halves. You're halves of 200, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's going with that. But yeah, no, and that's something I think we established very early on too.
Yeah.
Was it's not, a relationship isn't the whole 50-50%. It's 100%, 100% kind of a thing, for sure.
Yeah.
I would totally agree with that. So.
But like I said, there are points where I'll take lead and be like, I'm the man of the house.
The
man of the house.
Yeah, how does your dad say it?
The man of the house. Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, I have to say, it's where there's situations where I'm like, oh, can you do this? And, can you take charge over this? And, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have, the sisterhood of the traveling pants where it both fits us.
My pantaloons.
Pantaloons, exactly. Question number 10. I don't know who these two people are.
Okay.
Dorian and Selena.
Selena,
it's spelled weird though. Have you or will you ever read a book together? If so, which one? Would you ever read a book with me?
I would have. I'd rather watch a movie with you.
Yeah. Would you if I picked a short book or something?
I mean,
Would you ever? Would you ever attempt a book with me?
I mean, I wouldn't say no, just because it's
we could have a little book club. Or we could read it out loud together at night. A chapter every night.
we read the Book of Mormon together.
That's true. Would you read any of these? Or would you go to Barnes and Noble and pick a book and then we both read together? Maybe.
Like I said, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say yes.
What kind of book would you
That's
want?
the thing.
Would you want something that's fiction or nonfiction? Would you want something young adult, whatever 13's fucking reading, whatever that book is? Or would you want something fantasy, how I kind of
fancy?
Yeah.
Or
would you want to read over 1,000-page book?
Nah, I'm straight. It's just hard for me to sit down and spend time reading when I know I can be making something or doing something.
Yeah. Do you think? Oh, what about a graphic novel
a small comic book?
The Prince and the Dressmaker. No.
I don't know. We'll come back to that. If we find something, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
But
probably do a little series if we do decide to do that.
Yeah.
Because you picked out the Poseidon series for me to read.
Right, and I mean those looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. We'll come back to that.
Maybe one day. We'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see.
So that was the 10 questions for the literary lovers tag.
Illiterate.
Yes. But yeah, so that was the 10 questions. I feel like some of those we didn't really necessarily have answers for, but I mean,
we didn't spill the tea, sis.
Yeah, no tea. There's no tea in this.
Let's go taco.
Ooh.
Yeah, some real tacos on both.
Oh, those sound so good. How much are those?
So we're gonna end this.
We might get some real tacos. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely please like, comment, and subscribe.
Smash that thumbs up, guys.
You get to see more of this handsome face maybe in the future, possibly. But remember, he's mine, though. He's mine. But yeah, definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Peace. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
At ZachSD.
Yep.
I don't post any videos.
Yep. But you can still subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
All right. Later, guys.